Good morning, everyone. This is Jilly Little Zen Crone, and I felt like doing a reading this morning. And so I thought I would do a reading for August for all of us. And guess what? I'm starting out with A Whisper in the Ear Oracle by Sean Weston to kind of give us a theme for the month. What is our theme, our overriding principle, what's going to be around us in the month of August? I hope that your beginning of August is going well. We all survived Mercury retrograde and we've come out on the other side. It's really early morning here. It's just begun to get light out. And I love to do my readings this early. I have my rose quartz here for loving energy. And I have a really pretty piece of blue lace agate to help me get my words right. All right, this is the card I want. Sometimes you just know. Sometimes I can be there for, 5 minutes trying to decide which card it is I want. And then other times I just know. All right, let's see this one. Be present. I think that we've had this card come up before, or at least I have. I think we've had it come up in our Wednesday Tarot Wisdom. And what this card speaks to me about is, well, being present. Really being there in the moment. And for me, August is always a time of, it's like the last little bit of summer, you know? Summer vacations are coming to an end, rolling around to an end. It's getting time to start getting ready for the start of school. I know my two youngest kids are still at university. They're in their last semesters, and so they're getting ready for school. My daughter, my older daughter, is getting my grandchildren ready for school, and we're buying backpacks and school supplies and all of that. And so there's really this pull to start looking ahead and start reaching forward to the next thing, or perhaps you're looking at trying to fit in a vacation last minute. And what this card is telling us is to be present, savor the moment, savor. I'm holding my cup of coffee in my hand. Savor that first sip of coffee. Savor the morning. Savor the time that you have. Be present. Oh, that first sip is lovely, isn't it? Okay. I think that's a great message to get us started. I'm going to use the Radiant Wise Spirit, the Dirty Pam, to do the reading. Get my small little hands around this deck. This deck smells heavenly. I know I've said that before too, but I just could smell it when I shuffled it. Oh my gosh. Los Scarabeo, what kind of ink did you use? Okay, let's get still for a second. I'm going to draw 3 cards from this deck. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to draw 2 cards here. Whoops. Oh, come on now. I'm going to put that over here for now. Okay, one. I usually like to go on the sides, the middle, and the other side. Who else does that? This one. No, that one right there. Oh, and I said I was going to draw 2, so that one goes back. Okay. So this card is going to be kind of an action card. Do this. Take action here, work on this, concentrate on this, watch this. So it looks like we want to make a choice. And we've got lots of choices in front of us. And so this could be a situation where we experience some overwhelm, or it may be a situation where we get caught up sort of dreaming about all of these things and the what ifs and the I don't knows and the playing it all out in our heads. And so again, we've got our card over here that's telling us to be present. So if we're present with the choices that we have in front of us, we can make the logical choice. If we listen to ourselves, that still small voice within us that we can only hear when we're present, we will be able to make the wise choice. So this card is telling us that many things are in front of us to choose from. We need to make the choice and not experience the overwhelm or the dreaminess that can be this card, all of the things that detract from this, all of the things that detract us from listening to that still small voice and making the wisest choice. Okay, I'm going to move these 2 over. This card is going to be our let go of card. What do we need to let go of this month? Ooh, strength. Now, for me, my interpretation of this is, and this is why I don't read reversals, because if I'm looking at this and this card is in the position of what do I need to let go of, there are a couple of things that come to my mind. So strength, kind of perverted, if you want to look at it that way, to me is control. So we want to give up control. We want to let go of trying to grasp at and be control of everything in our lives, and perhaps all of these things, perhaps these things, all of these choices, all of these things really have a hold on us. And this is asking us to let go of that. Also, it could be, all of these choices, all of these things that are in our path, asking for our attention, asking for us to choose. Sometimes we feel like we have to be strong. We have to be the one to make the choice. And many times that is true. You know, only we can make the choice. But we're not alone. We don't live in a vacuum. There are people, and there are people to help us. And so we can let go of the strength that makes us feel like we are by ourselves, or that feeling of, you know, I can do it by myself, you know, nobody needs to help me. Maybe let go of a little of that and allow somebody to come in to help. And also in that moment, you know, that moment of letting go, of knowing that the knowing that we are all on this path together sort of brings us back to the present, doesn't it? So that we can, I don't know, so that we can know that there are others in this, and there are others that we can not only is our journey really not that unique, because there are others in this same situation perhaps who have had to have make the same choices, so there are people that we can reach out to. Okay, now the last thing I do for my monthly readings, or my weekly readings, or whatever it is that I'm doing that's like a, you know, an ahead spread, is that I take out all of my court cards, and these become forces or personas. Was that a court card? Yeah. And in this position, I ask, who is with me? Who is with me in spirit? Who is with me to guide me through this period of letting go of my strength or my control, trying to make the choice that's before me, and who's there to help me be present, or in the present, who's standing right in front of me that can help me. All right. Oh, it's that one. That's it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put these all together in the end. So let me. There we go. Okay. Okay, it's the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands asks us to discover our passion. He wants us to be present, most definitely. He wants us to be curious about or discover what we're passionate about, and that is going to help us decide what to do here. He's a fire sign. The page is a fire sign. And honestly, I should start using they because they are a fire sign. This card is about making a judgment based on how we feel. You know, if I had a swords card here, I would be looking at all of the logic. Like I said, make a logical decision. But perhaps when I see this card, that's what's in front of that's what's in front of us, and that's what's tripping us up, all the logic, and we need to go with what we feel. And this card here is going to help us to do that. So this spirit of going with our gut, figuring out what our passions are, being curious about maybe something new. That is what's around us. And as far as people go, did I say this was the page? I think I said it was the page. It's morning. This is the night. But so if we're talking about people, this is a younger person that would be in your life. Perhaps you have a teenager who sometimes teenagers, we need to listen to them because they have the best, sometimes they just come out with the best advice. And it usually is advice based on what they're feeling at the time. So listen to the younger people in your life. Listen to those people who are going to say to you, to encourage you to go with your gut or to find your passion or to do something that you're passionate about. And then stay present for the month of August. Try not to get caught up in thinking too much about all of these things in front of you, the choices that you have to make on a daily basis, or maybe choices that you have to make for the future. Try to stay present with that. Give up a little bit of your control. Give up a little bit of your, let go of that feeling that you have to be strong and have to do it on your own. And then, find your passion, listen to your passion and go with it. So I hope this has been a good reading for you. I hope that you can get some nuggets of information to go forth with this, really the final month of summer with. And I will see you guys again soon. I'll see you Wednesday for Wednesday Tarot Wisdom. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.